So, Warriors Clippers. No Andrew Wiggins due to personal reasons, and it was shown as Kawhi was, well, yeah, unstoppable. Here he hits the three-pointer to start the game off, and he was just different tonight, man. And here's how I knew, cause, man, when he hit this over Draymond, it was, yeah. I thought it was reps right there, and I thought we wouldn't have anything in our tanks, but the Warriors did show me something eventually. But here's a debut from Bones Hyland and Mason Plumlee. Here they, play off each other. Easy pass to Mason Plumlee, who finishes it off. He was really spectacular, in my opinion, tonight. And Dante DiVincenzo flies in for the rebound. Jordan Poole hits the wide open three-pointer. And we were in this game. And we were playing some of the better basketballs I've seen this season in that second quarter. But Draymond even hit a three-pointer here. And I mean, we were right in it. And it was a back and forth game. But then this moment right here, I thought kinda did us in, where we subbed Kuminga for Clay and Lamb for Draymond, where it was a tight game. Then even Poole, who was pretty hot to say the least. He hit a couple of three-pointers, got to the line a couple of times. He was kinda, on a burner. He had it going in there. And yeah, Kerr subbed them out, and then the game went to shit. That basically. And Kawhi, like I said, was unstoppable. Nobody could defend point of attack defense. Here's Mason Plumlee on the offensive board. And it was pretty much gone from there. And this three-pointer right here from Norman Powell pretty much solidified the victory for the Clippers. We had some fake comebacks in a way, but the Clippers just wouldn't miss. We didn't have enough defense, and it was over, unfortunately. And Draymond even talked about it in, his post-game presser, pretty, long answer about the defense. And he took a, responsibility upon himself, which might, kind of be still aftermath of the punch a little bit, because we all know what the problem is with this defense, right? There is no point of attack defense, and we don't have enough length and size overall. And when there is no point of attack defense, it's kind of hard to defend in the paint when you don't even have, Rudy Gobert, right? Just like the Utah Jazz used to have. They didn't have no point of attack defense, but Rudy Gobert was such a large impact in the paint that it didn't matter as much, because the teams didn't want to take those long mid-ranges. And with us, it's Clay not being the point of attack defender you would like him to be. Jordan Poole not improving on defense at all, and he's just been a cone defensively, unfortunately. He has had his moments. His hands look to be, better on defense, but he just can't stay in front of anyone. And we essentially have Dante as the only point of attack defender healthy right now. Kuminga is somewhat a point of attack defender, but he's had a couple of rough games, and it just is nasty. And Dante isn't the elitist of the elitist. What the hell is that word, man? Dante isn't the most elite point of attack defender that is. He is one hell of a player overall, but he is just not a, not a defensive stopper. He's a defensive guy. He can defend really well, but he has his limitations, right? And it was all on display tonight. Like what I saw from the bench. Kuminga had 16 points. Would have liked to see him play more than Lamb, man. And I get he had a lot of mistakes. I saw them too, Steve, man. I see you, Steve, I think we vibe off each other well now with Steve Kerr. So, okay, what the hell am I doing here? And I feel him on, the stuff that Kuminga does make a lot of mistakes lately, especially he has made a lot of mistakes. But I feel like if he, maybe let him play through it, it would maybe actually be better at this point. I understand the approach with him has worked more, but at the end of the day, I think he needs to get more reps. Moody looked pretty solid in his minutes, still overambitious as hell when he tried to dunk over people for no goddamn reason, but hey, irrational confidence, I suppose, and you go off, my boy, Moses. And Ty Jerome was pretty good, but he's once again not a point of attack defender, right? And with the Clippers, nobody could miss, man. Kawhi was 12 of 17, Norman Powell was 10 of 17, Terrence Mann was 7 of 10, and man, the refereeing was also pretty bad, but I don't want to sound like a sore-ass loser, which I already am a little bit, but hey, Terrence Mann gets off with so many push-offs. I would understand if it was Kawhi or Paul George, but Terrence Mann? Like, come on, man. He had 16 points. Ivica Zubac had 20 points, 10 points. Wait, Paul George had 20 points, Zubac had 10 points, Kawhi had 33, and Mason Plumlee had 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal in his debut. Bones Hyland had 6 points in his debut. I still don't like him overall that much. Eric Gordon had 7 in his debut. A lot of debuts for this Clippers team. They look good, man. But the question is health, and can PG and Kawhi keep it up? And the role players, they find their way. We have to wait and see how Ty Lue figures out the lineups. If they sign Russell Westbrook also, that's going to be something. So there's a lot to be, interested about the Clippers. But yeah, good win for them. Raffles for the Warriors. As man, that second quarter really had me pumped up as I have not been in a long time, man.